Hi, you're watching The Football Comes First. I'm Guy, that's Steve, that's Connell. We're reacting to the predictions for week 24. Let's start with the early kickoff. Forest 7, that's 7. Brighton 0. I mean, who saw that coming?
I thought it was going to be a draw, so I didn't see that coming.
I thought it was going to be 2-0.
I thought it was going to be. I did say that Forest would perform strongly, but I didn't see 7-0 coming.
I definitely didn't see 7-0.
I mean, I guess that makes up for their 5-0 loss the week before.
Who got a hat trick? Didn't someone get a hat trick in the game?
Chris Wood, yeah. But I look, Forest were great. I watched the match. It was pretty. I mean, they were really good. Not to say that Brighton were all right. They were a bit terrible, but
well, I watched about 10 minutes of it, and Brighton weren't that bad.
I
think Forest were just amazing.
I only seen Match of the Day, and I thought Brighton did okay actually. They didn't, but but Forest were exceptional. They did perform some really good football. So I predicted, what was it, 3-0?
Yeah.
So how are we going to award the points here? Because I got the closest.
See, I think we should do it like, so let's say
we get like one.
Let's say if I do 2-0 and it ends up being 2-1,
I should get
result. 1 point. No.
Yeah, you should get.
I should get 1 point.
You should get 1 point for the right result, but not necessarily the right score.
Yeah.
And do we get like 2 points if we get the correct score?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we doing it to do with goals as well? For example, I put 2-0 Forest and they won 7. So am I minusing 5?
No. You got the right result. I got the right result, so we get a point each. Steve didn't, so he doesn't get any points.
Your shit.
So, the next game, Bournemouth versus Liverpool.
I thought it was going to be 3-2 to Liverpool.
And you predicted
3-1.
I predicted 2-0 to Liverpool, so I get 3 points there.
Well, no, that's cheating, because you know you put 2-0. That's why you said the point thing. Bollocks. I say this recording don't count.
No. I think you'll find you'll get 3 points later on in the match day.
Oh, do you know what? Fucking banging on there. And mine was so much better. Up the Arsenal. Actually, no, not up the Arsenal. That's a bit.
But I got that spot on, and I named one of the scorers. I think I get a bit of credit for that.
No, fuck off.
Yeah, I don't get points. I just get credit for the fact that.
No, because otherwise, alright, if we were doing that, I would have put Wood to fucking score for Forest. I would have put.
No, I'm not getting extra points for naming a scorer. I'm just saying I get a little bit of credit for naming the scorer. Alright.
Yeah. So otherwise, in the Arsenal thing, I would have put
managers of the football teams, let alone the players that play for the team.
No, with the Arsenal thing, I would have put Havertz, I would have put Trossard, I would have put Haaland. That's 3 extra points.
Because Haaland plays for Arsenal.
Well, no, but he scored, didn't he, you Fruit Loop?
Yeah, but my
this is a heated discussion right now.
It's not really.
I
was going to say I get a little bit of credit for naming one of the scorers.
No credit.
Anyway, not points, but just a little bit of credit. Anyway,
well done.
Yes,
move on.
I know. Everton versus Leicester.
I put 1-1. You put 2-1. No, you put 1-0. Steve put 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1, and we predicted
They won 4-0.
And they won 4-0.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got the right result, so that's a point each.
Right.
You didn't get any points,
no.
but we didn't get I didn't see Everton winning 4-0. It was one of the quickest goals of the Premier League this year, wasn't it?
Didn't you say it was like 40-something seconds?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was quick. It was very quick. 10 seconds, I think.
But I mean, Leicester were not great. They're not great.
And Everton aren't great.
No, Everton are having their new manager bounce with David Moyes back, but that was terrible from Leicester. It was really.
I've not even watched the highlights for any games apart from Liverpool one.
It wasn't good. Leicester was really poorly arranged. I don't really know. I can't really blame the players or the manager because I don't know whether it was the tactics or whether it was just no effort from the Leicester team. It was almost like they gave up after the 25 seconds.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was the It wasn't good. It was very poor from Leicester. Next, Ipswich, Southampton. Nobody got Southampton winning.
No.
And I don't think anybody else would have done. No offence.
You feel like
and if you did, you're lying.
Yeah.
You feel like Ipswich are done, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, you're losing to the only team that can't win. I mean, that's
I think it's quite weird, alright, how Southampton have 2 wins and they're both away.
yeah.
Rich.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what's happening with Ipswich. Ipswich have got enough promising players to actually, you think, might mount an offence to be able to get out of the
A lot of people
relegation.
think they will,
I think they should beat relegation.
but they need to beat Southampton.
It's hard, isn't it? You need to beat Southampton if you.
But then again, we really struggled against Southampton. Wasn't it 3-2?
we really struggled against Ipswich.
Yeah. But then again, we always struggle with relegation teams. Because
Yeah,
no reason.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So no points for anyone.
No, we got points. We got a point each for getting the right result because I predicted 2-1 Everton. No, 1-0 Everton, right?
Yeah.
On the.
You predicted 2-1
Everton.
Oh yeah. I
Everton.
thought we were on the Ipswich game.
Oh no.
That's what we were doing.
Oh, I see.
We
Yeah,
were on
sorry.
Ipswich game.
Oh yeah. No points for the
Ipswich
Ipswich
game.
Southampton. There,
That's what I
nobody
was
got.
talking about.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry.
I forgive you.
Okay, nobody got this one right either. Newcastle Fulham.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I put 3-1 Newcastle.
It was 2-1 Fulham, so nobody got this
Oh,
one.
that is a really stupid memory for me. You've been framed.
One more.
I was going to shut off the rest of it.
I watched the highlights for this one. Newcastle were a bit all over the place at St James's Park, which is unusual. Fulham really kind of drove.
I didn't look at their lineup. Did they save people for the Carabao Cup semi-final?
I don't know. No, not that I can recall. I mean, it was a pretty strong team. I'm not overly familiar with their first team, so I was only watching the highlights, but it didn't appear that Newcastle were really at the races. First half they looked a bit good, but Fulham just kind of dominated the rest of the game. It was a bit one-sided, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. So none of us got anything right on that one.
No, and I don't think anybody predicted the next one either. Wolves beating Aston Villa 2-0.
Yeah.
Oh
none of
shit,
us done
away.
that.
We didn't. This is like the third game in a row. Nobody got any points.
No, but then again, who's predicting Fulham to beat Newcastle? Who's predicting Southampton to beat Ipswich? And who's predicting Wolves to beat Villa?
Well, I mean, I imagine someone did out there somewhere.
Well,
probably.
no, because they'd lie. Or they were just doing some stupid thing. Haha, look at me. Southampton are beating Ipswich.
Southampton fans might have predicted that.
Well, no, they wouldn't.
Well, that's true. So what did you predict
For what game?
for the Wolves Villa?
2-0 to Villa.
We're at 2-1 with Villa.
I think I went 1-1.
Yeah, you went 1-0.
Yeah. I watched the game. It wasn't as spicy as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be, it's a Midlands derby.
He made 4 changes at half time.
Yeah.
Tired?
Maybe, but
He could be saving them. At the end.
Aston Villa don't do well after Champions League matches.
Yeah.
They've not done well at all. I think they've gained 1 point out of all of their matches after Champions League matches. So
Yeah, they have done.
it's really poor,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is
After
poor.
Champions League.
Yeah.
So
They're almost unrecognisable.
yeah.
That's not the Villa team I just watched midweek.
Yeah. It's almost 2 different teams,
Yeah.
but Unai Emery in his post-match press conference even said, they're tired. It was like, well, don't be tired. You're professional footballers. I mean, it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Just don't be tired.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
All right, so we go on to the Sunday games. Brentford versus Tottenham.
I don't think we gave Tottenham a chance, did we?
No.
Tottenham beat them 2-0.
I went 1-1, both of you went 2-1.
Well, to be fair, we did put a disclaimer in and said depends which Tottenham team turns up.
Yeah, we did. I only watched the highlights of this game, and Tottenham were too good for Brentford. Brentford didn't really show up like they normally would, because normally their home form for Brentford has actually been quite good this season.
Yeah,
they just didn't show up.
We've seen some of it, but not enough of it to make a comment on.
It was a much better display from Tottenham than we've seen in the last few weeks. So I would say credit to Tottenham in that game. Man United versus Crystal Palace.
I put 3-1 to Palace.
You got the right result, at least. 2-0 to Palace. What did you do?
I went with a draw.
And I went with a Man United 1 win. So only Colin picks up points there. I watched the match. Maguire was at fault for both of their goals.
That's not really surprising.
He's not. I don't know. I don't really rate the fella. I don't. He's not.
See, I really don't understand, because I said this last time we done a live. I like Maguire for England. He's really good for England, and when he played for Leicester a couple of years ago, he was class. And as soon as he moved to United, he just turned star.
I think that's another example of putting the right people with the right players. You put
No, because I don't think it's even the team. It feels like he just doesn't think.
Do you think Jordan Henderson is a world class?
I don't think he can think.
No.
Right.
Oh.
When Jordan Henderson was in the Liverpool team, winning the Premier League, winning the Champions League, winning the Super Cup, winning the World Club Cup,
I still didn't think he was world class.
but it makes you think that, oh wow, he's the captain and he's winning all these things, so he must be good. He's not. He wasn't. He was terrible. I didn't really.
He wasn't terrible. Fuck off.
He wasn't
He
terrible.
ran. That was what he could do well.
He was very good at passing back.
Oh, passing backwards and sideways. Yeah, absolutely. But
When I first started watching Liverpool and you two were just slandering him, I used to hate it. 'Cause I don't know why, but I really liked Henderson. He was like my bum boy.
The thing is, we watched it, and
I don't think he was terrible.
he was
good.
He wasn't terrible, but he was not world class like the rest of the team.
No.
And the thing is like that's the difference of when you take that kind of caliber of player and then you stick him in the Saudi league and it clearly didn't work, and then he's gone to Ajax and it clearly hasn't worked, and now he's going to Monaco, which it's not gonna work. It just kind of gives you the caliber of the player. And you take Maguire, who was at a title-winning Leicester side, who really, in it was a flash in the pan of amazement that they did, but they worked hard and they got the results right, and he worked well in that team.
Isn't it funny? He's not the only player like that. I think Chilwell was better at Leicester.
Yeah, Chilwell
Just
definitely
completely
better.
after he left, just completely dropped off.
He moved to Chelsea, didn't he?
One of their other defenders as well that moved.
But he's gone out on loan.
Was better at Leicester. I can't remember which one it was now.
No clue.
But yeah, I'm of the opinion that Maguire, in the right people, I'm probably sure he's a sound centre back. But
It's not. I get what you mean, but I feel like with Maguire, it's not like that. Like you see, like all the back passes and shit he does, like really weak passes to the goalkeeper. That's nothing to do with his team. That's just him being shit. But you watch England and how he plays for England. He's not like that. He's fucking solid.
I don't agree. Alright.
I don't like
We'll have to move on anyway.
I don't like Maguire. He's a dickhead. He looks like a slabhead.
Well, I think a lot of their own supporters call him Slabhead as well.
I'll
Next,
just sit back for this
the
one.
evening game. I got a point for the right result. You got a point. No, you didn't get any points. You got the wrong result.
I was kind of hoping Man City might do us a favour.
And And Connell predicted 5-1 correctly. Anyway, next game.
Okay. You two slandered me. Alright? Oh, when I saw that, when I looked at the score and it was 4-1, I was like, please get another one. And I looked again, it was 5-1. Honestly, I could have jizzed myself. That's the sound I made.
When I looked at it, I went, oh no, they've scored a 5-1, he's never going to let us forget.
I was watching it live and I was like, that's alright, it's only 3-1, it won't get more than that. And then the fourth went in, I was like, oh, please don't, God, please don't. And then the fifth went in, I was like,
please be disallowed.
oh, God,
You know, in 10
please score a 6. Just please score a 6.
You know, in 10 years' time, he's going to remember that time.
Yeah. But fair play. Credit where's credit's due.
Yeah, thank you.
You got it absolutely spot on.
That's a lot better than a fucking Liverpool 2-0, isn't it? What pussy result? Well, not a pussy result. What pussy guess?
No.
Yeah.
It was
spot on! That is so pussy, it was correct.
It's just boring, isn't it?
Oh,
You've got to go out there.
You blame the Liverpool players for only scoring 2 then. Don't blame me for predicting it.
That's actually a very valid point.
So, the Chelsea game. I watched this. We've all predicted quite large scorelines here.
Yeah.
You guys predicted 3-0. I predicted 4-0. We got the right result. It was awful game. Really bad.
I feel like West Ham deserved a draw.
I think West Ham deserved a bit better out of the game.
At least a draw. I think they could have won it.
We live streamed it,
But-
and it wasn't good.
But they were more motivated because it's the ex-manager, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, but I just thought they would have been a little bit more motivated. Yeah,
So Chelsea didn't look good.
Chelsea
were very lucky to get 3 points.
It was a fluke goal from Cole Palmer. It was it was a deflection that it should never have gone in. But
West Ham's goal was good.
West Ham's goal was really good.
Alright.
The
first Chelsea goal was just scrappy.
It was.
Like really scrappy.
Yeah.
And then the second goal from Palmer.
Yeah, it was from quite a narrow
He went
angle.
to cross it in,
and
it was a deflection from Wan-Bissaka and it dinked over the goalie.
Yeah.
It was very unlucky.
Yeah, it went down as a Wan-Bissaka own goal as well. But yeah, it was just one of those games that like it should have really gone the other way. It was against the run of play that Chelsea were 2-1 up in front.
Well, I don't think Chelsea fans are going to complain. It's 3 points.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, a couple of contentious decisions at the weekend. A lot of fans online saying that the penalty for Liverpool should never have been a penalty.
It was soft.
It was
It
soft.
was very soft.
It was soft.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't have given it.
the thing is
I
that
don't know.
there was
You clip-
contact.
You clip the player, you get the penalty. It usually is, but it just was like.
I said this on the live stream.
The
refs
fact of the
are too
matter
easy.
is,
Like they're too soft on players.
you needed to replay it to see it to give the penalty. I think if you've got to do that, then don't give the penalty.
Yeah. I think it was a bit soft.
Yeah, well, I think it was too.
But
We were lucky.
yeah,
That's what I'll say on that.
yeah.
I'm
And-
not complaining. It was a goal, but I'm just saying if that happened against us, I'd be
I
fucking
didn't
fuming.
realise this was contentious, but apparently McAllister should have received a second yellow.
Yes, when he was looking at the ball,
Ball.
he came in
with his
to get the ball, but missed the ball.
Yeah.
Got the player on the back of the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen people booked for that.
Yeah, I have.
For sure.
I think because there was no malice or intent, because he wasn't even looking at the player.
Yeah.
That's the reason probably why the VAR didn't intervene. But for the referee not to give a yellow card at that point, it looked like a really
and
bad.
Slot really quickly took him off as well.
Yeah.
So you know we got away with one there because
Yeah.
otherwise Slot wouldn't have taken him off.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that I don't think it would have changed the outcome of the match. I think we still would have won 1-0, even if that didn't go against us.
See, I feel like it could have been a draw.
Bournemouth were wasteful. They were
And
really wasteful.
They're offside as well. The linesman the linesman was talking in. He said definitely offside.
Yeah.
So it was a definite offside. I know they VAR'd it anyway, but it was just like it wasn't even a doubt for him.
Yeah.
That's how offside it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
It was quite clear though. When you look at the replay.
Something else. You know the Chelsea goal when they were looking for about 3 minutes if it was going to be offside with the head. With the head.
Yes, when the ball passed the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Do you know what? I would say.
So I feel like it was a 50-50. I feel like a different.
I would say you have to give the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And I don't think that VAR does that often enough. I mean, the amount of time they spent replaying that, it was at least 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was exceptionally long. And it almost felt like they were doing it deliberately to find any way not to give Chelsea the goal.
Oh.
Because I feel like they could have just taken it away.
Yeah. I think if they had a probable cause of
and they were looking for the cause.
I think they were looking for any reason to get it, not give him
I
the
feel
goal.
like it just like scraped his hair or something.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be surprised if they put it as offside.
But that
Not
was.
score of your hair,
But even if it did slightly touch him, is that offside?
well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he's going for the ball. I don't think his intention is to get the ball. I think the fact that the ball was going that direction, I don't know. I mean,
like,
technically it is offside. Yes, it would be, but I don't know how much of advantage is he really getting.
well, that's like, I don't know, Salah crossing the ball in, and Nunes is clearly offside, but he's just sat in the penalty box. And
This
it
is
hits
what-
him.
this
I
is
didn't
what-
intentionally hit the ball. It's offside.
I remember when we got an offside call against us once because someone's armpit was offside, which is insane.
I remember that.
And it was the fact is that there is no advantage there, really, when you think about it. He's not got any advantage of just because his armpit's offside. So I think if there's clear daylight between the two players, that is a clear advantage.
Mm.
Then that's what you should be deemed as offside, and that way you get more goals. And those people that are trying to gain an advantage would be called offside. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. Anyway, anything else we wanted to have a chat about? I think that's pretty much it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
We didn't have any sort of standout performers other than the Arsenal, and maybe actually the Forest game was kind of a big talking point.
I don't mind talking about the Arsenal game.
I
5-1.
think 7-0 was much more impressive. Sorry.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, two big teams, Arsenal and City, and Arsenal.
Forest's bigger.
Yeah.
They're higher on the table. They're higher than Man City anyway.
Yeah, technically. But Arsenal and City, 4th and.
How many? I tell you what. Let's just go. How many goals? How many goals in that match?
Well, that means fuck all.
And how many goals in the Forest match? Well, let's talk about the Forest match.
I'll say one thing.
It was a
about
shit game, didn't enjoy it.
You didn't watch
Arsenal's,
it.
I watched 10 minutes of
win was big in
Yeah,
the fact
thank you.
that the confidence that it'll give to the Arsenal players
Oh shit, that's actually not good.
will be great going into the next few games. But they didn't sign a striker before deadline day,
They
even
didn't.
though they claimed they were trying to.
They
Did we renew Trent?
And how will it all bounce? Will
I
it
don't know. I don't know.
balance out?
I mean, they've got Newcastle next in a Carabao Cup semi-final. They're 2-0 down. Do you reckon they can overturn that deficit?
It depends on the team they play. The team they put out, because I don't think they're gonna give two shits about a Carabao Cup. I think the manager's gonna go Prem
Well,
because they're still in it. If they were like 16th, maybe not 16th, if they were like 6th, then I think that he'd try and get some sort of silverware. But they're 4th, 3rd.
And let's face
They're
it,
in the top four.
the
I
League
know
Cup
that.
is not going to impress the Arsenal fans anyway, is
It's
it?
not like they're going to be happy.
No.
And if they were Spurs, it's a different story.
Yeah, because they don't win anything, do they?
Yeah.
We're going to the match. Liverpool versus Tottenham. We will be there.
We'll do a vlog.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
a vlog. We'll put it on the channel.
Yeah, going to Anfield.
But yeah, it's going to be.
Hopefully a good game.
But yeah, we're looking forward to it.
I just want us to score early
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we
because I think that will wreck their game plan
Yeah.
if we score early.
Well, we need at least 2 goals more than them.
Yeah, but I think as well it's
Do they still do
it's
that?
kind of obvious what they're going to do. You've got to go to Anfield.
Well, they're just going to sit back and
They need to
pray
keep-
that they don't concede.
Exactly.
That's
they're
all
going to
they're
sit
gonna do.
back and pray that they don't concede.
Because we both know Anfield. If we score first, I lose it.
It should be an
That's
entertaining
why I
night.
wants to score quick.
It should be. That's our first semi-final. First semi-final.
But it's definitely mine. No, because you went to the final, didn't you? Oh no, that's not semi-final though, is it?
No, it's our
Oh,
first.
our first League Cup semi. First.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been to tons, but we went to the quarter-final of the Europa League, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the semi.
And the semi. Yeah,
Yeah.
they come on the Europa League. I think it's
Just couldn't
it's our
get tickets.
first.
We tried to get tickets to the final, couldn't get 'em.
It's our first domestic semi-final. I think.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah. Right. Right. Well, thanks for watching. This is the Football Comes First, and I'll see you on the next video.